Hey, and thank you for joining me. My name is Therese. I'm known as the paper lover. I love all things paper, especially white paper. It's like my favorite color to do anything with because you can be really, really creative. And today I'm going to show you how I made the cutest little A2 note card. You can use this technique to make stationery for thousands and thousands and thousands of years to come. It's a beautiful way to take a simple white sheet of paper and add your own personality to it. I love white paper, and I'm going to show you how to do this. This is actually an A2 card, and I like to make a folded note card that has my logo on the back. I'm going to show you step by step how to do that, as well as I'm going to show you how I'm able to package it. This is actually stationery that you can actually buy online, and I'm going to show you where you can get that too. So the link is all below, as well as I have done a video on an A2 envelope. In order for you to make the perfect pairing, you got to have an envelope to go with a note card. Guess what? Let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to File and then New. I'm going to create a new document. I want my file to be a 5.5 by 8.5. So in the width, I'm going to put 5.5, and then for the height, I want it to be 8.5. I want my orientation for my little man to be up and down, and then I'm going to click Create. Once the document is here, this is considered to be the artboard. I want my artboard to be detailed as far as spacing and lines so I can get the perfect item centered on my page. I do that by getting my rulers, turn my rulers on, and I draw me an imaginary little box around my whole entire document with this little square in the middle. I'm going to then go and grab my guides and put it where I want it to be, and then down at the bottom. And then I'm going to adjust this one like so. And I'm simply going to move this one up. This is the easiest way I found to do a little hack when it comes to spacing. And then I'm just going to delete that. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to View and Guides, and I'm going to make sure that it's locked. It is unlocked. It's because when I do that, it's going to allow me to move it. I don't want it to be moved. So I'm going to go back to View and Guides, and I'm going to lock my guides. This is exactly what I wanted to do. Now what I want to do is I want to add my branding on my design. Because every time I do a note card, I put my logo on the back unless my client tells me that they don't want it on there. And they normally have to pay an additional fee to have that removed. But for right now, let me go and add that on there. And then here's my logo. And I'm going to have it centered there. Now I already have my design. This is what I want to recreate. So I'm just going to go and grab my lemon. And I'm just simply going to drag my lemon and put it over here. I'm going to retype this a note and change my font to Bodoni 72. And I want my fonts to be about, let's do 45 and see what that looks like. And it should say a note from. And I can always go and resize it to be what I want, but that's just a start. And then I want to say Nicole, so Nicole, and that font is Little Love Bold. And I will give you the details of where to find this font in the description below. And this looks about right. And I'm going to put it together, and then I'm going to outline them, and then I'm going to group them together because this is exactly like I want it to look. I'm going to make sure the lemon is centered first, and then I'm going to put the two together. And I think that looks really good. So what I like to do is I like to take my little squeegee here, and I like to run it along the edge of my design so that it actually reinforces the crease or the score mark. So I simply just take it like such, and you can see how now it folds it. And it just lays it flat versus this one. You can tell the difference. You don't have to do that. That's just what I like to do. I assemble mine into the box. I put an envelope and then a card, an envelope, a card, an envelope, a card, an envelope, a card, an envelope, a card, and then an envelope and a card. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then branding purposes, I have note cards that go along with it that says it's 6. Here's my box. And then I always put something that's exclusively from me. And then I close it. And then I just put a little ribbon on it. And there it is. Thank you for watching.